joking, bro. It was a joke.
Shit. What's all this
Yeah,
stuff?
I definitely could understand that.
Hello, sir. Welcome to the tool shed.
Hello, sir. I need a
Thank you.
shovel. I
Yeah.
need a shovel, but I haven't got any money.
Thanks, sir.
If you go to the bank, sir, you can get money out.
I got robbed.
Oh.
Oh, sorry, nothing I can do with them, sir.
Oh, really?
Sorry, sir.
I was told, like, if I come here and show you this.
I think I know that voice. Is that Frank Booche?
It is, sir. That says
Oh
on my
my
ID
God.
right here, sir.
Oh, you sounded a bit
Special
sick there,
customer
Frank.
number 1. Alright.
Hi.
Alright, Mr. Frank Boucher, come on in here.
Thank you, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy GaminGit, and you join me for part 1 of the Arma 3 Project Live series. This is obviously Arma 3 Project Live beta. It's finally been released. It did have a bit of a bumpy and disappointing official launch last weekend, where it was supposed to be launched on the Friday, then the Saturday, then the Sunday, and I think it finally ended up getting launched early hours of Monday morning, my time. I was obviously in bed because I had work. As you can probably tell by the sound of my voice, I've got rotten cold, so I'm not feeling too great, but I did manage to get on today for a few hours, in fact quite several hours, just to sort of see what it's all about and be shown the ropes. As you can see in front of me there, you have a fuel truck. That is for filling up with fuel and taking to the gas stations to fill those up with fuel. It was pretty awesome. I got shown that. It was, which I thought was quite nice, the animations and stuff. Fisher's Island, though, itself is completely different to how it was in Alpha. I mean, literally everything is pretty much different. It's essentially the same island, but the way the economy works now is totally different. Admittedly, a lot of stuff isn't working yet. A lot of stuff's broken. For example, hunger's been switched off essentially at the moment. You can't die of hunger. You can't die of thirst. I think it's purely for the fact just to get the economy afloat and then switch everything back on. Everything on the island has to be made by a player. The player has to sort of buy or mine resources to make anything. So I'm going to show you in this video like the very basics of how you would, for example, mine the minerals that you need to build a car, which you could then sell or keep for yourself, and how to acquire the blueprints, minerals and such that you'll need to build weapons with. I do actually manage to build myself a pistol with some ammo, which is fucking awesome. I didn't expect to have a pistol in the first episode, but I do. So I'm going to stop talking now and just get on with it. So the first thing you're going to want to do when you arrive on Fisher's Island is grab a shovel and a spade and head off in a car or on foot and start prospecting the ground for the minerals that you require. I think there's iron, coal, aluminium, maybe titanium, but yeah.
Okay, I believe it's here.
Okay.
But my sources are only accurate for half an hour, so after another half an hour we're gonna have to go looking again.
This is coal. It doesn't look like there's any coal.
There's coal and iron ore here, so
oh,
it
some
all
coal
depends on
ash,
what
yeah.
you're prospecting. What you're prospecting for.
I ain't finding shit either.
You found coal ore,
Really?
yeah.
Oh wait, no, I found iron. I found the iron. God fucking damn it. My God, you're a lifesaver, my friend. I've been looking at this shit for hours now.
So once you've prospected the ground on a virgin bit of soil, you will place a marker in the ground to sort of say, yes, there's coal or iron here or whatever. Then you take your shovel and you start hitting that area where the flag is. And what that will do is uncover the mound of minerals or ore or whatever you want to call it that you're going to be taking out of the ground. So you can see you just repeatedly hit it with your shovel or dig it up in a roleplay term. You can see the mound raising up there. Eventually it will stop raising up. And when it does that, you want to switch over to your pickaxe and then start sort of mining the mound. You can see it's stopped there. So, yeah.
What was your name again?
Matt Casey. Give me a second, I'm just writing yours down.
Alright, and Matt, how the fuck do you find this iron, bro? Because I just never find this shit, eh?
I hear rumors. If you guys, I'm just dropping flags down. I don't need a lot of resources, so you guys can just use my flags.
Cheers,
Oh.
dude.
Thank you, bro. Holy shit. There's only 2 of us here. We're gonna get so much, bro. I'm gonna have a gun right after this.
As you saw there, when you finish pickaxing the mound, you can then pick up the 5 blocks of ore or 5 rocks, you know, and then you can move on to your next marked place, whatever. As you heard at the beginning, the sort of deposits only last for about half an hour, so if you do find a deposit, it will disappear within half an hour, so it's worth bearing that in mind as well. You can actually sort of prospect the area first in the first half an hour, place loads of markers, and that will stop the ore despawning where you've placed markers, so you can always, you know, harvest them afterwards.
After you got them 4 more rocks, Frank, I think you should have enough.
What are you guys trying to build?
What these 4 flags here?
Yeah, because you
Alright.
get 5 from each, and I think, did you say you're on like 103
3 or something I was.
something?
Hold
Are you
on.
getting more now?
I've got 119 now.
You're only gonna need.
See how
3
much
more of those
faster it is
flags.
with somebody helping you,
Ain't
bro?
gonna get
That's
all
crazy.
So once you've mined a lot of iron and coal and whatever else it is you're mining, you want to be heading off to the steel mill, which you can see there on the map. It's where the old oil refinery is, which is also still there as well. And what you'll be able to do there is combine, well, you can first of all turn the iron ore into iron ingots. You can also turn the coal into coal ingots. And then you can actually do things like combine the iron ingots and the coal ingots and turn those into steel. Steel is obviously used for making vehicles, but just to let you know, I mean, to harvest enough resources to build, say, a Dodge Ram, it took me about 2.5, maybe 3 hours to harvest enough minerals just to build that one car. So you can imagine a lot of time is going to need to be sort of spent if you are, you know, going down the route of harvesting all the minerals yourself. Obviously, alternatively, you could walk around with a gun and just rob people for their minerals, which is probably something I'm going to be sort of having to resort to further up the line, just purely for the fact that I haven't got infinite amount of hours to spend harvesting minerals or, you know, stuff like that. Unfortunately, today the user interface for the steel mill was broken. In fact, all the user interfaces were broken in a sense that you could still use them, it's just there was a lot of guesswork involved because the actual buttons to do things were missing. So it did take a little bit of time to work that out, but you'll see now how you turn your iron ore into your iron ore into iron ingots and such.
One, so I can do that.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, hang on. I don't remember how to drop things.
Oh
Maybe,
god, how does
maybe
this
I'd like
work?
drop.
Thank you.
It's still bugged, hopefully not.
Well,
Yeah, it's still
how
bugged,
do you do it?
It's a
The
bit broken. You gotta
the
move
UI
it
is
into
actually
storage
bugged.
and then make it.
You can't see the buttons at the moment, bro. You've got to like in between the 2 bottom boxes. There's the top ones should be to move them over, and you have to move them over. So if you click on the amount that you want to move, like type it in the box, and then click somewhere in the middle, a little bit at the top, and you
Right.
should find
so basically,
there's an invisible button. It's confusing.
basically what you want to do is select your iron ore. Go down the bottom. There's the numbers. So for me, it's 2. I want to put all 2 in, and then if you just go from in between the 2 boxes, let your cursor go straight down the middle, and then just click all the way down, and then you'll hear
okay.
a click, and then it'll move it.
Oh yeah. And then where do you craft it or whatever?
Okay,
There's
so
a
then you'll
crafting button
see,
to the right.
What, that outlined
Yeah.
box?
Yeah,
above
it's
there,
like so.
above there.
So if you click your iron ore ingot, and then where you got that craft info, and then there's a black square, just click around above and just to the right of that black square.
Okay.
So yeah. And you
Oh,
should
yeah,
Oh
be
yeah,
able to-
I found it.
Hold on, let me check.
Yeah.
Oh, you good, brother.
You just gotta listen to that little
Tell you in a
click.
second, my bro.
Oh, it's gonna take quite a long time, is it?
I should only take
Richie, you
5
good?
seconds to
Oh yeah,
craft.
0 seconds left. Oh, you have
One
to do it
second,
every
one second,
time.
Jimmy.
though.
Yeah.
What's it then? No, what is that?
1 second, bro.
Alright. Frankly, are you still down with the Empire?
Yeah,
Next
I'm
one.
friends with the Empire, dude. You know, I don't
That's
really
fine,
know what the
pal.
fuck I'm doing at the moment.
Alright,
Just out here trying to survive. So as you can see, the user interface is kind of broken at the moment. Apparently it wasn't broken yesterday. It's something that's broken since, but obviously it's something easy that they can fix, and it wasn't too much of a hurdle if you had someone there explaining to you where you needed to click exactly to, land on the buttons. All you do though is you rinse and repeat. So all the iron ore that you had harvested, you turn into iron ingots. It takes 5 iron ore to make 1 iron ingot. You can then leave those iron ingots that you've just created in the storage window, if you will, of the steel mill, so you don't have to carry them around with you. You can safely leave them there and come back to them at a later date, so they're not taking up space in your inventory. Next I shall show you how you further refine these items into steel, and then use that steel to go and build a car. Right, so how do I take me steel then?
So you click on it in your storage.
Oh, I've
And
got it.
then-
Okay, I've got it in my hand. Oh god. Right,
Yeah.
pick up item. It does seem like you're the owner of this item, but a locality attempt change has been initiated on the server. Please try picking up the item again in a second.
Yeah. Stand.
I
stand
got it,
here
I
when
got
you're
it, I
picking
got
up
it.
too.
Oh god. Let's get it in there.
Also,
nice.
the cops have been told to fine people for like unsafe loading.
All right. Just call me
Perfect.
Mr. Forklift Truck. Is it possible to fit 2 on there?
Uh,
Or it might explode the car.
well, no, we'll get a. I think if we aligned it the other direction, the other way, but we'll get a fine for it.
Oh really?
And once you take it out, I don't think you can put it away again. So I think we just do 2 runs.
Yeah, let's just do safer. Because I know the pump jacks
Actually,
used
do you
to
want
blow.
to like put that in the middle?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
that's going to throw off my center of balance and make my car tip over.
Will it actually do that?
Yeah, I believe so.
That's cool. Oh, come on. There we go. How about that?
That's
Close
better.
enough? Oh
I will
dear.
just let the tailgate down.
Yeah. It's a big pallet, man.
Yeah.
So the car that I decided that I wanted to build was the Dodge Ram, like we're driving at the moment, except this was Jonzie's Dodge Ram, not mine. I wanted one like it because obviously it's got the flatbed trailer, which is awesome for moving steel around with. As you can see, steel is a very large item. It requires, off the top of my head, it's like, this could be totally wrong, don't quote me, I think it's 15 iron ingots and 7 coal? That's probably wrong, but it's something like that. Yeah, so the car that I decided that I wanted to build was a Dodge Ram. It requires 2 units of steel, so that is 1 unit of steel on the back of the Dodge Ram here, and also $3,000 in cash. So I was on my way to the vehicle factory with this 1 unit of steel and my $3,000 of cash. Obviously when we get there, drop off the 1 unit of steel, we'll still have to come back to the steel mill to pick up the other unit of steel, so that we can then drive it back, so we have 2 units of steel there at the vehicle factory, and my $3,000 in cash, so that I can craft my own Dodge Ram. Nice. Alright. So I've got it in there. How do I craft it though?
Okay, so you'll.
Is there going to be a hidden button?
Yeah, you
I've
just
got it,
gotta
I got
click
it,
on
I got
and
it, I
click
got
on-
it. Okay, it's done.
Okay, so now it'll be in your storage, like where your steel was. And then you just take it out of your storage as if it was like that piece of steel, like you did before.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, sorry, yeah, it is, yeah. Oh yeah.
There you
Boom. Where'd it go? Oh, there, nice. We'll have to remember that's where it drops it. So now we've successfully mined the minerals to build our own vehicle and actually build our own vehicle. The next thing on my sort of list of learn how to do was build a firearm, build a pistol, get a pistol. Now I'd been told that to get the blueprints for the firearms you actually need to get a job at the farm, become a farmer essentially, and search the farm field for seeds. And while you're searching for seeds you probably will find seeds. I ended up finding a lot of marijuana seeds. But you will also find the occasional blueprint. Now that blueprint could be for a weapon, it could be for ammo, it doesn't really matter. All you really need is a blueprint for the weapon and a blueprint for some matching ammo. I don't really know how the the ammo types work, because I found a blueprint for a PO7 and then I found a 30 round ammo blueprint, and that somehow fits the pistol. I don't know if the PO7 really can take a 30 round clip, but it can on Fisher's Island. So once you've found those two things, it actually turned out while I'm here, while we were searching the field, it turned out there was also a large iron deposit in the farmer's field as well. So not only were we sort of planting any seeds we found whilst we were looking for blueprints as farmers, we were also surveying the soil for for minerals and mining minerals all at the same time. So we were sort of mining the minerals while we were waiting for the plants to grow and searching for blueprints all in one go. It was all very useful. But yeah, once you've got the blueprints, you obviously need the minerals. There is a link flying around. Actually, I'll try and put this link in the description. There's a link to a Google Doc that has all the crafting recipes, if you will. It tells you what you need for each item. But it turned out to build this PO7 with the ammo, we needed 150 iron ore, which is 30 iron ingots in total. So that's what we sort of set out to get, which took at least an hour, if not a bit longer. So you got to bear in mind, to get things, you can't make things happen quickly in this game. I mean, you might be able to if you're pointing a gun at somebody, but yeah, for the time being, I just wanted to see, how you work from the bottom up.
Where am I going? This one. Who's picked that up?
Hey mate, you might want to turn your engine off.
No.
Ah, okay. You're gonna have to put them all in there then.
One come back.
Yeah. You're gonna have to put them all in there and leave them in there. Leave all your ingots in there for now.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to now.
Yeah.
Fuckers.
Hi Casey, I didn't recognise you. You there, man?
Casey, sir.
Casey, yeah. Yeah, we met yesterday. Remember rightly on their farming field when the cop asked was you the guy who rammed him.
By the way, I do work now.
I've lost your name too.
Oh,
What's
nice.
going on there?
PO7.
Nah.
So, hold on, let's make sure I've not got anything in my slots. Pick up item. Is that... Oh god. No, that's not right.
Oh, you want to say collect?
Yeah! It's weapon factory. So what is it? Is it the 30 round green blueprint?
Or it said red. Red, not green.
Oh yeah, sorry, yeah. Oh yeah, no, I've already got a 30 round green blueprint as well. Is that the same thing then?
Yeah. It's just got green traces instead of red traces.
Oh, I like green. I like green. Well, that would definitely fit inside a pistol.
I was using it before.
Oh yeah, that's crafting.
Oh, this fog is killing me.
Okay.
Oh Jesus!
What's happening?
What are you crafting?
Oh shit! You know what it's doing, don't you? It does each one individually. So let me just check my...
Isn't it? I thought it was 10 rounds. Oh no, it isn't.
It's 10 mags.
I think you've got to stack. I think you got to stack them, don't know. Oh, that's a pain. Yeah, you get 10 rounds, but you got to pick them up individually.
Yeah. Could anybody collect these though? Like, could I get robbed at this point here?
Find out.
Oh shit! Hold on, let me do another one. Oh.
That's not my item.
Oh, excellent.
See if I can pick it up. I say I can't even pick it up.
Okay, is that all of them? So I should have 10 then in my... And I've only got
10,
6.
yeah.
Excellent.
Really? How many were created?
Well, I couldn't see because the text was cut off, but it should... Well, shouldn't it have been 10 or was it 6?
It could be 6, it could be 10, I don't know what... if it's been changed, so...
Okay, but 6, let's face it, 6 is still fucking good, man.
Yeah.
Something else I got showed before I sort of finished playing for the day was basically when you take that big gasoline trailer or fuel trailer, whatever you want to call it, to a petrol station or a gas station to fill up their tank there. The actual mechanic for filling, you know, physically taking the fuel from the fuel truck to the tank is the same sort of mechanic they've implemented for the fire department. So you actually have to connect a hose to the fuel truck and to the fuel tank at the gas station in order for the fuel to be transferred from the truck to the fuel station, which I think is awesome. It's not just like click a button, fuel's in the tank. You actually have to physically hook up the hose to the gas station tank in order for the fuel to flow, which I think is fucking brilliant, man. But yeah, this has got a huge amount of potential. It's obviously going to take it a while to get off the ground and flying because it's got a completely player-driven economy that needs to sort of have the seed planted, if you will. It needs a few people to put a fair few hours in order to get something off the ground so that the economy starts moving by itself. At the moment it kind of needs little push starts here and there, and there's no fuel or there's nothing in the shops. But yeah, obviously as time goes on that's all going to change. If you've enjoyed this video, please hit the thumbs up button. If it's helped you in any way, sort of get your head around what the fuck are you doing even on Fisher's Island at the moment. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. Luckily Jonzie helped me out a massive amount, got me sort of up to speed with how the mining and everything works, how you make shit. So now I feel happy enough to go back onto the island and start actually role-playing properly. Now I've sort of learned to play Arma again. But yeah, if you did enjoy this video, please help me out by liking it and leaving a comment, or if you have any questions or anything, I might be able to answer them, or know somebody that can answer them, or somebody else might be reading the comments that can answer your questions. So fire away with questions, comments, whatever. Thank you for watching, guys, and I'll see you for part 2 soon.